I click on it.
Hey girl, Miss Lori, how are you?
Yeah, like you want to watch Joe Rogan, go back and watch somebody go
And then, that's our archive. So far from when we started this class. And then we did football, we archived football, we did to, I'm so sorry. But that's like all our lives. Actually, has calmed down. He watched it the first time, and then he was like, really? So it kind of gave him the opportunity to go back and watch it. And then open mouth answer.
Exactly. Now just be quiet.
And then, like, if somebody questions it, they can go through it and tell them to go back to YouTube and watch it. So it's beneficial. Mama Maria. But at the same time, so because the parish is great, 25,000, they have to also the state the state law says, the statute says they have to make their public meeting available through all means. So whether it be digital, archive, or upload, like we couldn't record and upload it to net, later, but instead we showed the option of let's make it live. That way, let's just say we're going home and you get home, and then we're working on our Roku now. So that our logo will be like our logo, and you just click 97.7 is up there. Jimmy Landry. Oh, yeah. Just so that if somebody was returned, you didn't trip. And it was something that Billy and the station talked about. They want to figure out how to do that because let's just you have a guy that comes in and once they start arguing, just statistics. It will make it so that, yes, it's on the physical record, and then you also have a video record.
But they not.
Yeah, they started looking at this, and I said, no, for that, you need to set up so, it'll be something to look at. But like some of these judges, that's what they're doing. they're just taking that raw and uploading it. And it's like, you get to see real life.
It's not gonna turn into a. That'll be 10 years. That's 10 years. I mean, 10 years.
Like, don't try to.
So this is more public service.
More of a public service, but it's also to meet the requirements of state law. And a lot of people actually, the biggest night they had was the night they were fighting the
No, yeah.
like, I ended up in the stand by saying,
That's a good one.
You kill it. I found something I can do.
no, but like if they go to executive, but if they clear the room, then they come back into the meeting, just when they get to the public. But it is more of a. Like for that night, you had to
Norm, how you did?
How you doing?
You want to hear what I had to say?
I always want to hear what you got to say.
I call a meeting of the Avoyelles Parish Police Jury order. Today's date Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. Please stand for the invocation. And it's led by Mr. Wilson. Please bow your head. Dear Lord, we come before you today with humble hearts. So grateful for our many blessings. We ask for your guidance as we make decisions on behalf of good people of Avoyelles Parish. We ask you to continue to bless our elderly, the sick, our living veterans, and all the men and women in our armed services. And Lord, please keep reminding us all that we can always be respectful and courteous even when we disagree. All these things we ask in your name. Amen. Amen. Regular meeting place, police jury meeting room in the courthouse, second floor, 312 North Main Street, Marksville, Louisiana. The police jury of the Parish of Avoyelles, state of Louisiana, plans to consider adopting a resolution ordering and calling an election to be held in Road District 2 of the Parish of Avoyelles, state of Louisiana, to authorize the renewal of an ad valorem tax therein. Also, Planning Commission meeting will be Wednesday, June 25th, 5 o'clock at the Barns. We have a library board meeting Monday, June 16th, 5:30, right here in the jury room. And there will be a letter hearing panel hearings Tuesday, June 17th at 1:30 here also in the Avoyelles Parish jury room. Okay? All right, roll call.
Travis Franks.
Present.
Mark Burrell.
Here.
Sean Wilson.
Here.
Darrell Wiley.
Here.
Jacob Coco.
Here.
Mike Benson.
Here.
McKinley Keller. Alan Thomas.
Here.
Sam Pierce.
Here. Okay. Moving on to number 5 on the agenda. I need a motion to adopt the minutes of the regular meeting held May 13th, 2025 as printed in the weekly news and emailed to all viewers. Moved by Mr. Thomas, second by Mr. Wilson. Question or comments from jurors? Question or comments from audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 6, Mr. Thomas.
Adopt the minutes of the Tourist Commission meeting held on May 26, 2025 as presented.
All right, motion to adopt the tourism, second by Mr. Burrell. Question or comments from jurors? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 7, Mr. Thomas.
Make a motion to authorize the sale of adjudicated property, parcel number 01108964000, Main Street, Mooresville, Louisiana, is one lot, 40 by 75, to Reggie Ducote for a fair market value of $400, as set by our assessor.
Motion made, second by Mr. Pierce. Question or comments to jurors? Question or comments from the audience? There being none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 8, need a motion to approve millage rate for the Road District 2 renewal. All right, motion by Mr. Wilson, second by Mr. Thomas. I guess we need to.
What's your rate?
What's your rate?
You know the rate.
I
20 mills,
I'm
20
sorry,
mills.
20,
20 mills.
420 mills. All right,
20 mills, 10 years, right?
10 years.
What was it previous?
30 for
30.
10.
All right. Yeah, Mr. Wilson,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Thomas, all right. Question, comments, jurors?
It's technically,
But yeah, because you dropping it?
Yes.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
All right. Any other comments, jurors? Question, comments from the audience? And I'll make an announcement for the public hearing. Okay. Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 9, Mr. Benson.
Solicit bids for the road and bid materials. I'll make the motion and ask after I get a second.
All right. Okay. All right, Mr. Pearson, second that motion. All right. All right. Mr. Bourdon?
Oh, Mr. Kidd, I couldn't think of it.
This will be bids for 1 year for our road bridge materials, which is going to consist of your aggregate, your culverts, CRS2, fuels, and pit run coal mix. Jamie has a package that we've used for years, and she has a list of vendors that's always asked, that submitted bids in the past and have asked for to be included.
Okay. Mr. Franks?
Kevin, is there any way, number one, I'd like for the jury to please think about electronic bidding. We want to have this, I want to make sure that all companies and businesses that involves Parish know about this. Again, it's their responsibility to go on these bidding sites. Do we have that, Ms. Jamie?
We don't have electronic, but I do advertise in the paper.
Okay, we need to have both. There's some constituents that I have, and I'm sure there's others. I just want to make sure that everybody has equal representation and equal opportunity.
Our engineering firms have access to the electronic bidding. We can work out something with them if you want.
Yeah, our engineering firm didn't get me elected, my constituents did, and I want to make sure that we have that.
No, I'm talking
That's
about,
going to go in the.
they have access to the electronic
They
bidding.
could probably
Yeah.
help us with these things.
We can pay a small subscription like the Bid Sync or Central Auction Warehouse
It's
and
just
such
bidding.
forth. Yeah, and then every time Kevin goes and let's say they need to bid out tires, they can post tires and get bids for them. All the parishes do that. I know Louisiana, it's part of Louisiana procurement law also,
I'll get with you on that. We'll
if
get
you don't
together.
mind. And also that cleaning up stuff too.
All right. Any other comments from jurors? Question, comment from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, number 10, asking for a motion to nominate Scott Williams for a position on the Red River Waterway Commission.
I'll make it.
All right, Mr. Pierce, second by Mr. Thomas.
And I'd like to invite Mr. Williams to make a few
Yeah,
comments to us.
yeah, while he's here,
That's
Scott.
who he is.
Hey, I appreciate the nomination, guys. I want to use this platform to educate this jury on a couple of things. There's 7 parishes in the Red River Waterway. In 2023, gross revenue collected out of this parish was $417,000. In 2024, gross revenue was $422,000 that went to the Red River Waterway. There's 7 parishes that pay in to Red River Waterway. It's their job to keep the Red River Waterway navigable and take care of the ports and the recreation, this, that, and other. I represent, as one of the commissioners on the Avoyelles Parish Port Commission, by this jury now. Been there 9 years. In 16, we did a project on a water tank in Silversport, 1.6 mil. 2019, they helped us purchase $420,000 worth of property, 70 acres, that squares us up on the Chapel Y for future development. In 24, $1,040,000. Since 2017, the Avoyelles Parish Port Commission has got $3.860 million out of the Red River Waterway. So I appreciate the nomination. You need representation on this committee. It's a 16-member committee. I presented 2 of these projects for Avoyelles Parish Port Commission. I'm a farmer in Vic. I have no political ambitions. I was involved in the 90 levy, the 7 miles, the 91 raising, 16 when the 6 gates were inoperable and almost blew out both sides of the levee. 17, we put a 3-1 slope to farmers. 19, we finished the 3-1 slope. We did 2 setbacks. Larry said he did 2 sets back on the levee. Williams Farms has an intergovernmental agreement with this jury to work on the roads in Vic. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. Give you a little bit of history of what Avoyelles Parish pays into the Red River Waterway Commission. Appreciate the nomination.
Thank you. Question or comments from jury?
This parish, if we possibly can. And I think Scott will do the right job for us. I know that we're not the only nominating authority, but he's certainly got my backing.
I also think he's a pretty good guy. I've known him all my life. He's a hard-working farmer, very community-oriented, cares about people.
So putting that on the court, 123,398.
Good deal, huh?
So we're worse than that last year.
Yeah. All right, any other comments from jurors? Question or comments from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, number 12, need a motion to approve an amount not to exceed $15,000 to clean the blighted properties on 108 Lard Road, Mansoura, 738 Highway 3041 Bunkie, and 111 Lyman Lane in Hesmer to be paid from solid waste. Motion by Mr. Pierce, second by Mr. Franks. Question or comments? All right, Mr. Franks.
Same thing, Mr. President, I'd like to make sure that this gets on electronic bidding, and also we solicit through Facebook and the paper for bids
Okay.
on all these properties to get clean.
We might need to give Ms. Jamie to help her out in writing how we want to word this.
Is it anything the jury?
I would assume we advertise all 3 at one time. That don't mean they have to bid on all 3, but just to save us a little money maybe.
We don't have to pass a resolution, anything to go electronic.
Well,
It's Louisiana procurement. If you look up every police jury and also school board, that they have, we don't.
It's a good thing.
What?
It's a law through the state.
I agree with it.
I don't, maybe that's something we need to look into.
No.
If you want to, in a resolution, yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Mr. President,
Yes,
will this money be recouped from the property owner
eventually, hopefully, yes.
through what, the sale possibly of property or?
The liens, possible sheriff's sale. you know. It's just, you know, we all know how that goes, so it's either just leave it alone, let it be ugly, or try to do something about
We gotta
it.
clean it
And I
up,
think the people want us to try to do something about it. Mr. Jimmy?
How long of a period are you gonna advertise? Like, I mean, you're
What do we
gonna
normally-
I
Louisiana,
usually do
Louisiana
three.
procurement is 28 days minimum.
I usually do 3 times in the local journal, which is officially declared, and that's sent to the state as our form of advertisement and publication for the parish.
So we're looking roughly 21, 28 days.
I usually
No,
do
no,
3 or 4
minimum
times.
Louisiana procurement law, not our laws, is 28 days on a bid. Yes, sir.
And how will those be chosen through the committee?
Yes, I
That's
would
what
like.
we talked about. I think
Right,
it'd be a
it's
good
already
idea.
gonna be put into litter committee, and I know a couple of us serve on finance also, so we can do it here, but Mr., you know, if we need to push that, Mr. President, through another resolution or something next month to trying to get all bids pushed through the finance and committees would definitely be
We have to-
something I would be in favor of.
We have to bring that up at the next meeting.
Yes, sir.
But I think the litter court committee should
Oh, it should be.
make a recommendation.
Is that gonna be for all bids?
No, just for this, I'm talking about this one, what Travis is talking about, is possible. But that we're not gonna fight that battle tonight.
Kevin, what house is that on the larger road? The one on the corner? That one?
Sir.
Yeah, Mr. Jimmy and them already have a pretty well scope of work wrote out on that papers that y'all had.
I know, just, I mean, just to help her out.
Yeah, I'll help us too,
Okay.
everything, yeah.
All we need is a complaint from you, and then that's how it starts the process with Mr. Berry, our litter abatement officer.
Well, I complain.
You complain?
I'm complaining.
It's online too.
Let me put it in motion.
Okay.
Jimmy, these properties are in town, out of town? These properties are all out of town? Okay.
Yeah.
They don't work
That's
inside
all
of
the
town.
towns.
Yeah.
Well, on these 3 properties, none of it involves demolition. On these particular 3 properties, it's all about taking the trash up and cleaning the lots up. They're not after the house, we're after
I thought
cleaning
you
the
were tearing the
lots.
house down.
No,
Demolition.
No, sir. No, it says cleaning of property.
All right, any other comments? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, number 13, Mr. Bush, you want to take this?
Yeah, I make a motion to claim Saturday, June 21st as Alexander Sisters Day.
Okay, I get a second. All right, second by Jacob. Question, comments from jurors? Question, comments from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, 14, need a motion to rescind a motion by Jacob Copeland, second by Alan Thomas, to purchase Peterson knuckle boom loader from River City Hydraulics at $201,112.58 on state contract, Sourcewell contract number 04062-P, Roman numeral 2, right? Yes. All right. All right, motion by Mr. Benson, second by Mr. Coco. All in, question, comments? I'm sorry. This is just to clarify so we can put it out, proper bid, okay? Questions, comments from the audience?
Yeah, what happened to this bid?
I can answer it. This particular bid from Sourcewell was not adopted by Office of Statewide Procurement.
Okay.
When I entered it to get the documentation to attach to the invoice, and once we received it, it had not been adopted. So once that happens, you have to start all over or just purchase it without.
All right, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, now I need a motion to solicit bids for knuckle boom loader. Motion by Jacob, second by Mr. Benson. Question or comments? Again, this is for the white goods, right?
Right.
Different Franks?
You have some specs on it.
She already has them.
I
A
have
certain truck,
She has them. A certain size truck, not
a certain
truck.
size, but
Certain
not a,
size.
not a manufacturer on the
No,
boom or the truck.
size and capacity.
It's gonna be the same spec as before.
Question, comments from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Thomas, number 16.
We have make a motion to approve the Little River Estate subdivision, which was approved by the planning commission at the last meeting.
Second by Mr. Burrell. Question or comments by the jury? Mr. Clyde?
I just would like to know where that's gonna be at. You know, where's it gonna be?
That's the one on,
With Catherine? With Catherine?
It's on J.J.
on
Lane.
J.J. Lane.
J.J.
Talked
Lane?
about it Thursday.
It's at the end of,
J.J. Lane is a private road, which we had nothing
then I forgot to ask Thursday where it was. I just.
It's at the very end, there's some lots that
All right, any other?
Yeah, there was some, y'all got the issues cleaned up, Jared?
That's on the other property that you're talking about. Yes, we did. We got it cleaned up.
Okay.
Question or comments from the audience?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Mr. Allen, if I understand correctly, at the end of J.J. Lane where it dead ends, that's gonna be extended and the subdivision will be created down there? Okay,
Goes all the way to Little River.
okay. And then Mr. Rayford, don't mean to stick you out, brought up a question, and I asked Mr. Coco for the planning commission. Mr. Rayford's understanding is that if you're gonna extend the dead end to create a subdivision down there, then that has to be blacktopped from there to the closest existing road, which would be Spring Bayou Road, my new paved road there.
Nope.
Mr. Coco says that didn't come up, so input, please. That's incorrect?
It's gonna remain a gravel road.
The J&J Road is a private road right now,
Private
so
road.
it's not a fair.
They're not, nothing.
I just had a constituent that lived on J.J. Road. They called me about 6 months ago, and he told me that whoever purchased the property at the end of the road was also purchasing that road, but they never owned it. Did you find that in the survey?
The landowners themselves maintain that road, and the moment you turn on Spring Bayou Road, there's a public sign for everyone to read that J.J. Lane is a private road.
Yeah,
The
but you and I can go.
the servitude for the subdivision is a 50-foot pre-dial private servitude. And pre-dial is for the landowners themselves to have permanent right of passage on and across the property.
So the future owners of those lots also have service.
That's correct.
to traverse
That's
down J.J.
forever.
Lane.
That's forever.
Okay, because Mr. George Israel was interested in that. You
But
wanted
there's
to
no
make sure
concern
you
about
wouldn't
it.
have it.
Nope. The landowners are protected. They have full use of the road.
And the road is actually owned by, I didn't hear that part, I'm sorry.
The landowners maintain the road.
I know that they maintain it. Who owns
Who owns the
J.J.
road?
Lane?
The landowners.
The landowners
Property lines
own
come
it.
to the middle of
The
the road.
property
No,
owners own it.
That's not concern.
It's just George had told me that his land only went up to the ditch, in other words. He did not own any part of the road, he only had access to it.
You don't have to own the property to have a previous servitude there. This happens all the time. There's people that actually own the road, the ground that it's on, but other people, such as the people that would buy lots in that subdivision, have the right to use it.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah, and another thing is, Rayford, too, is that in the situation with J.J. Lane, that's an old subdivision, and you have to go back to certain laws involving subdivisions, and there is a law in the books when the first lot is sold in a subdivision, and as each subsequent lot is sold, there's actually an involuntary conveyance too that took place involving that road.
That was all written in. Well, Mr. George was asking, because he was trying to look it up. He wanted to make sure that one day somebody wasn't a philosopher.
No, nobody can block it. Nobody can block it.
Good, Ms. Clyde.
I'm awesome, thank you, Mr. Wiley.
Okay, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 17, Mr. Thomas.
I ask for a motion to accept the resolution of Mr. Clyde Nick to serve on the Tourist Commission, entities throughout Martin.
Question or comments? All right, question or comments from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the resolution, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Number 18, Mr. Franks.
First, the motion of moving the voting location from the Ratso Center in Hesmer to the Hesmer Gymnasium. Just had a few issues with scheduling, and we would just like to put it there. The mayor and village have agreed to it, and they're going to be signing a rental agreement with Jamie and work with Adam also. So,
Right.
upon your approval, that's where all the voting will take place.
I get a second. Second by Mr. Benson. Questions or comments from jurors? Maybe just some conflicts with functions, basically. And the gym would take that away, so I think it's a good deal. Questions or comments from the audience? All right, hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. For 19, I need a motion to enter a cooperative endeavor agreement with Capital Area Finance. Motion by Mr. Burrell, second by Mr. Thomas. Question or comments? Jane, you want to enlighten us?
I really don't know much about it. I think,
She was
Ms.
here.
Delahousie was here. I think it's for low income, financing. I have a resolution in the packet if you want to look over it. I think it's more so a benefit to people of the parish, for low to moderate income borrowers to participate in a program for ownership.
That's what you said, been doing, is he talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, they come every year to this agreement.
It's a low interest loan?
Yeah, for
Yes.
Veterans and.
Okay. Question, comments from the audience? All right. Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to grant the Secretary Treasurer to pay all bills and waive the reading of the oath. Motion by Mr. Burrell, second by Mr. Thomas. Question, comments from jurors? Question or comments from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? All right. Motion adjourned by Mr. Benson, second by Mr. Coco. All in favor, signify by saying aye.